well versed in Rob, and then of course Xavier with the Mario. I want to see how he plays this, but I think we're having a little bit of a button check. Never mind, I lied.
I mean, I'm gonna be real. Mario and Rob neutral both look like button checks.
Be true.
I mean, they just
Even I
spam
wanna
there
press
and
A.
I want to press the buttons. That's the thing. The 0 to death sequence doesn't work on like the bigger stages like this because of just like Rob's ability just able to come back. It works in Smashville, which is a stage should be trying to avoid. But real good stuff on the call out. No jump, no air dodge, no chance.
Not at all. An amazing edge guard from Zomba. So consistent with that as well. Let's see how he maintains this lead against Xavier, who's kind of struggling to get in, able to get that down throw, but maybe trying to bait out Zomba, not, throwing out a move that the up air actually connected. Oh my god, that hit. But when I go for it.
Exactly. Oh my god.
Ooh. It's the up air as well. Xavier just getting caught out on a lot of these where he wants to drop off, where he wants to get. Hasn't been able to. Zomba's 2 steps ahead. It's about to be 2 stocks ahead if Xavier's not able to land. Finally doing so, but gives up stage control. Really good stuff from Zomba just to, put his flag down in the middle and be like, hey, this is my stage. And Gyro just also does a really good job at stage control as well.
And a great anti-air back here. Not the sweet spot, unfortunately. This will not lead to a stock. And as well as the reflector. Still not being enough as Xavier trying to find some way to finish this stock off. Does so barely. Zomba is actually able to let loose a jump. Maybe a directional air dodge might have changed something, but the forced air dodge, Zomba is just on a roll.
He's on fire as well. He's looking keen to win this. Also has Gyro in hand, trying to anti-air Xavier with, oh my god, what a rotary arm, to punish Xavier, going for an air dodge, trying to get the spike as well. Dude, Zomba is on something. Like, he's on a new level against Xavier right now, who just doesn't seem like he has an answer to recover, to land, or even to kill. He's just not been given the opportunity to, but this might be it.
Yeah, but excellent DI, and Zomba gets away with it. Does have the arms still peeking on over, but yeah, high recovery, not much Mario can really do to contest, and missing out on a smash attack surely means it's not going to be good. We do not neutral get up on that gyro. It will not do you any favors. Great stuff from Zomba. Yeah, it's just knowing exactly what you have to do. And at this point, you're living on borrowed time, which Zomba is able to clock out.
Swift left hook put him in the World Boxing Association. Rob and Zomba gonna win game number 1. I mean, Xavier was definitely fighting his way back, but he needs to find different ways of approaching. The way he's going about it is not working. He's like in the air a lot, and granted, Mario's aerials are really good. I feel like he just needs to play a little more grounded. Maybe just wait for Zomba to approach, which by the way he's never gonna do. But you gotta hope.
Gotta hope. Gotta pray. And make sure this Rob stays away. Kind of what Xavier needs to do. But look at this. Just kind of got caught up with aerials back to back to back. Zomba uncaring, saying like, yep, you're gonna go ahead and face the wrath, getting everything called out. And something I've noticed from Zomba that we've seen for the past like year or so that he's evolved is being able to just edge guard with Rob ruthlessly because you have access to the burner, which to me is something that a lot of our players don't really do because it's a little scary to go off stage. But if you're as confident as Zomba, and especially when you have to play at a different level against the huge stacked competition, it's just something you got to do on a day-to-day basis.
Right. You learn so much from playing at the top level. And I mean, Zomba's won so many tournaments at that top level as well. But yeah, no, I mean, using this forward air, using gyro as a way to not only not burn your burner to go off stage, but also as a means of edge guarding, sniping as well. Forward air, really good option. Down air, the up throw, gonna kill that time. Really high percentage as well. Doesn't opt to go for the down throw. Was really confident with that killing, and I think that's been the difference maker in this set, is just the confidence coming out of Zomba, and Xavier kind of maybe questioning how he should even approach this.
It's difficult. Rob just has so many of these different options. Like, look at this, just kind of stack it up with the Z drop nairs. Gyro just constantly just being a wall of attacks that you have to be so hard. And you're just like, when is Rob gonna be negative? When is it gonna be my turn? And that's the thing. You don't know if it's negative against Rob. You just have to pray at some point because they always just throw out those positive moves on your shield. That nair is crazy. That fair when spaced out. The down tilts don't even get me started. It's just a real scary character to play against, and Xavier's feeling the full force of that one. Great reversal.
Yeah, you kind of have to play this matchup as if you're never gonna have your turn, right? You always gotta find your way through. You got like once you get your turn, you make the most out. But it's like if you're playing against like a tier 0 deck in Yu-Gi-Oh as a tier 5, it's just like it's gonna be tough. The moment you get it, make the most out of it. But not given the opportunity whatsoever. Zomba making sure that Xavier stays off stage and down into the blast zone with that down air.
Yeah. And also, you know, unlike, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh, there are no bans. These characters are here to stay. There's nothing you can do to really something about it. Look at that call out on the jump. Xavier having to burn the recovery options real fast. Unexpectedly so. Great fair call out. Almost got the second one, was just pixels away, but in this game, pixels mean everything as Zomba gets away with it and continues to chase on. Can you land it? No, you can't. It's just not happening. It's so close to get so far, but finally Xavier with a nice lead to work with, but for how long will it last?
Yeah, gets the star KO with the up smash as well, so Zomba down to his last stock. Xavier making his way back, fighting a little bit closer than it was that first game. The double up down air? Hello? That's about it worked.
Yeah, it worked out. Yeah, look at that. That's how confident Zomba is. Is just landing and saying, I'm gonna go ahead and up tilt because I still believe that I'm positive. Which did get Zomba killed, which is why the stock was lost, but at the same time, it's just like, damn. When is it gonna be my turn?
Not looking very likely. Able to read that roll, gets the forward air, no jump. And just to make sure you're dead, gets the rotary arm. Zomba with the not such a swift game there, but still a 2-0 up against Xavier. But Xavier doing a little bit better at punishing Zomba, maybe underestimating or maybe overestimating the abilities of his character there. A little bit more from Xavier, and we could see a game be taken.
Yeah, hopefully, but Zomba's just kind of having it on lockdown. You know, playing against like the other top Marios like Snow. It's just like seems to be kind of easy business for Zomba. Yeah.
At the small battlefield, Xavier a bit hopeful that he can definitely take a game here.
Ooh.
What an up B to be able to come back there. Trying to go for these down airs as well. The up smash connecting, able to hit the extended hurt box of the forward air. From Zomba gets the forward air spike, and finally Xavier finds the lead. Finally he takes that stock, and Zomba really matches a little bit.
Yeah, we're falling for the elite smash now today, huh? We got two up air fairs that are just not true at all. One of them didn't even react. The other tried to get a burner. Didn't believe that Xavier would just kind of go for a YOLO, but great tech. Stay alive, and the cape afterwards to stall. So smart. Zomba had that timing down, but doesn't matter how smart you are. Using the fireball as coverage. Wow, the defense falls into the up air. Thankfully, the forward tilt should lead to a sequence and gonna die with no jump available. Xavier pulling everything out of the bag of tricks in order to make this one count. But the worst part about that is, you know what it is, Jellyfish? At the end of the day, we're both at 0%.
Yeah, right? It feels so bad when like you're doing all cool stuff, and then all of a sudden you're like, dude, why am I losing? But Xavier not losing right now, still has the lead. Unfortunately, getting hit right the landing there into the back air. Zomba getting hit with this up B once again. Be a crazy recovery from Xavier. Let's see if he can make the most out of it in this match. Let's see if he can win. Because if he can win, that's quite the momentum boost. And morale boost coming out for Xavier. Going for the down throw, gets the double up air. Trying to get as much damage as possible. Trying to get, you know, maybe these back airs to kill. Maybe even up smash for that matter. But Zomba not going to land on stuff like that.
And the 1-2-3 jab. Quick as a thrown out move. The back air is quite stale. So Xavier should know that's not going to kill at this point. You're searching for, you know, Zomba making a mistake. But hold up. Opportunity to kind of go for it, but Rob is so dangerous on the ledge. They have so many options in order to get themselves off, and as well as reversals if you try to edge guard them, which is exactly why Xavier is quite scared to go for it. The down air, not going to be enough, but Jellyfish, damn. I don't know. Xavier loses this stock and can't immediately get it back, which is good. This is a good start. I'm just worried that, remember last time where Xavier finally got that lead, and it just kind of led to nothing.
Yeah, right. And it's definitely been a bit of a better last stock or stock lead for Xavier. Finally has 36, more than 0, right? Than he had in that second stock. Can he make more out of this though? Able to come back, air dodging past that up air, able to live due to that
Fireball.
nair. High up B, gonna be able to live. How do you get this? Do you get this kill? No, you don't, but you're able to shield that nair, get a backer off 82%. Still a stock lead for Xavier, not dying just yet. Okay, that was a bit risky, but yeah, you roll into the loving arms of Zomba, straight into the up throw.
Tombstone pile driver landing, but this is the problem. You get confident against Zombie saying like, hey, I might be able to take this game, maybe this set. But all at the same time, Zomba just kind of says, yeah, you don't remember how good my Rob is. And with the gyro ready to go, thank goodness, did Xavier duck underneath it?
I'm pretty sure he did. He might have hitbox shift and
you might be dead, no? Oh, yes you are.
Yeah, you're dead there. And like you mentioned, you might have that lead. You can never have hope in this game. Not any time whatsoever.